Good morning, folks. Sonny here from Sonny's Outdoor Adventures. We finally got us one in the trap this morning. He's been down in here a couple hours, got it pretty well worn out. I did bust up another sounder when I was coming down the trail over that way. I had a big black and white one about the same size as this one run across the trail in front of me. And when I looked off to the left in a little field right there, there were several more good-sized pigs that ran down through these woods that you're looking at right here coming this way. I did see a couple of them way down yonder by that tree there cross and go into this set of woods over here. So what I did was I brought down my my skinning pole and stuff. Well, I'm going to dispatch this pig. So if you don't like seeing all that, you may want to skip through it. So I'll bring y'all back in just a second. Sorry, folks. I forgot to hit the record button before I shot him. But got him in the forehead, one shot, 17 HMR. So we're just going to let him bleed out a little bit while I set this tripod up. We're going to do this right down here. And take this old pig's foot off of here. Get this puppy stood up. Okay. Whoops. Okay. And we don't need these right now because he'll fit. These ropes I use for some of the smaller pigs that won't fit on the spreader bar. But he'll fit. Just hope I can get him over there. And I don't have my cleaning gloves with me. So let me look in the truck, see if I got cleaning gloves. These pigs have some nasty diseases, and you don't want their blood mixing with yours. And they taste very well, very good, so okay, not there, not there. Are they anywhere in here? I got a knife there. I am not seeing my cleaning gloves. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have to run up top and get my cleaning gloves. All right, I will bring y'all back in a bit. Okay, folks, we're back. I got my gloves, but sweat like heck in these things. Oh, he's already covered in flies. I hate doing stuff like this when it's hot out. And right now it's in the low 70s with a very high humidity rate. So first thing we gotta do is get this trap off of him. And that's how we do that. Then We got to pull this sucker. And live weight as he sits, he's probably right around 100 pounds. Young boar. He ain't got much for cutters, and his male parts haven't dropped yet. Yeah, it looks like the fleas have already left. I see a few of them on there. I'm not seeing any ticks though, which is good. So, give you a little bit better look at him over here. You can see his cutters aren't all that big. Right there. So, like I said, live weight, probably right at about 100 pounds. So, we're going to put this up and start getting him prepped for hanging. Should have took my knives out. Need the ice chest. Okay. I got a 10-pound bag of ice in the ice chest. So we're going to hang him and then cut the meat off. And we will drop him off over here by the trees here, the carcass, and let the coyotes and buzzards and stuff have him. So, let's give his legs cut. Okay. Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to be careful with this because my reverse lock. Whoa. Okay. Whew. Okay, I probably need to peg that down, but there's no way to stake it down. Okay, you can see how tall he is. I'm 5'9". I am 5'9", so this pig is probably about 5 feet from here to there. Probably 4 feet. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, hopefully that holds. All right. In fact, I think I got a tape measure. Actually, I don't. I do, but I can't find it, so we'll just leave it. All right. Get started on this puppy. Get him skinned out. Hopefully the rain will hold off. Ah, there it is right there. This pole should have been on that. Oh well, it is what it is. It'll reach. A little bit bigger. I hear the rain. My phone in the truck. There we go. All right. Let me put this up in the back of my truck. Okay. Hopefully that's still showing. Yeah. I think I'll sit in the truck until this passes over. Ain't gonna hurt him none. Nope. Shut this off. Morning, folks. We're working on the hog here that I shot the other day. That I trapped and shot. I don't want that to sound wrong, but we're getting ready to cut. We're cutting it up now. Just cutting off this no good stuff here. Kind of like filleting a fish. You might lose a little bit of meat, but it's not going to be bad. And what we want to do is cube it here. Once we get it all cubed up, we're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it sit overnight. Before we start grinding. That way it'll go through the grinder a lot easier. And that was just one of the back straps right there. I need a trash bag. Let's get this other back strap out and start. Okay. Yeah, it's got a lot of fat on it. A lot of people don't like the taste that that leaves. So what it is, I bought a couple of pounds of, it's called bacon pieces. It's mostly fat with a little bit of bacon left on it. And that's what I will mix in to add the fat to the pork. I had a subscriber ask for a video on how to make wild pig sausage. Now, it's not hard if you use a pre-established recipe or mix, spice mix. Sometimes I'll try my own stuff, but it takes a lot longer because you gotta mix it a little bit, cook up a little bit, see if you got the right spices or the right mix, see if you got it to your taste. With the one I'm using now, it calls for, I believe, 8 pounds of meat, and you just pour the whole thing in, and I really like it. So that's what I'm using now. So if you're using a premix thing, it's not hard. Okay, now out of this one here, I'm going to take a steak, because tonight I plan on making some schnitzel. So sharpen this knife. I've got about 6 or 8 fillet knives. The problem is I don't take the time to sharpen any of them. And I need to. I bought a new one down in Galveston when I was down there fishing, and I heard a lot of good things about them. And how sharp they were straight out of the box or the packaging, and I'm gonna tell you, it was duller than some of these knives I've had for years and used and never sharpened. And that was I may have just got a bad one, I don't know, and I'm not going to talk bad about the company because a lot of people do like them, and it was a Danko. But you know, I'm gonna chalk it up to just, you know, everybody can produce something, at least one bad. Look at the auto manufacturers. You know, they have a hard time getting their cars right. So, you know, I got a truck, that Dodge Ram. Yeah, I'm sorry, not a Dodge. It's a Ram Rebel. Had the air ride suspension, but I could not find. After I started having issues with mine, trying to find out what the issues were, I couldn't find anybody that had anything good to say about them. So, the air ride. I love the truck, but I have since switched out the air ride suspension to a regular Bilstein air delete with a 3-inch lift. And I like it, although I don't think the Bilstein was as good, or is as good as what I had on my Chevy 1500, which was a 6-inch BDS. It just seemed to ride a whole lot better on that BDS. So I may eventually go to a 6-inch BDS on my Ram if I can find it, because it's not a, you know, it doesn't have springs or leaf springs, so I gotta find something that'll work with it. So if y'all have any ideas, let me know. Okay, yep, okay, we have to do it this way, I guess. See if I can scrape some of this meat off of here. Oh Lord, wash my hands off right quick. And my towel. All right. this thing rinsed out. Dry it out. Okay. Now, we're gonna dump this meat back in there. And what I need to do is I need to weigh it. I don't have my meat scales with me. So what I do is I use this. I don't want that, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna weigh. So it's got me at 232. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up and gotta wait for it to reset. Okay, now 232. Wait for it. And 243. So I got 11 pounds of meat there. So I can still do it. The sausage just won't be as strong. What we have here is Original Mountain Man blend. Okay, it is a breakfast sausage, and it is from High Mountain Seasonings out of Wyoming. So and this is for, okay, make sure I got it right here. 10 pounds, 1 pouch. Okay. So if I got 12 pounds, I use 1 pouch. So I'm going to have a little bit more than that because I've got to add my pork here. And this is what I get to mix it with. It's called Bacon Ends and Pieces by Wright. Okay, it's Wright Bacon Ends and Pieces. And as you can see, it's mostly fat with some bacon in it. And this is, what's it? 3 pounds. So I'm not going to need 3 pounds. So I got 11 pounds there. So I'm probably going to add about half of this, and then I'll freeze the rest of it. We'll just use it all. There we go. That way I ain't got to worry about it. Oops. Get back in here. Okay. Now, get these washed off right quick. Otherwise, I won't be able to open that package. Okay. Set of gloves I used to use for this, and they were more trouble than they were worth. So we're going to pour some of this on. Then we're going to mix it up. don't want to pour it all on at once. You want to mix it in a little bit. Get some of these bigger pieces here broken up. Okay, now we're going to add the rest of it. Okay, put that up here. And we're going to mix in the rest of it here. Some people may have a big mixer at the house they can do this with. I don't. I live in a 30-foot bumper pull camper. When I'm here locally, this is where I stay. When I'm on the road, I either live in the bed of my pickup truck. I've got a bed in there, and I pull a trailer, small trailer with me, cargo trailer. And I also have a big tent with a wood burning stove that I can set up if I need it. All right, now clean these off again. Okay, make some room in my fridge here. And we're going to put this in here. And I need a morning, folks. We're going to finish up on this hog sausage. You've seen me cutting it up, and here we have it all in the tub here. Kind of dried out a little bit, sitting in the fridge nice and cold. So we're going to start loading it up here in the hopper right here, and we're just gonna, it's all been already seasoned. Just gonna load up here. Just get a bunch loaded up, and then we'll get her running. So, and put that there so we can see this. Right now, I'm just dumping it out here. I'm gonna grind it up. It's coming on the tin foil. Put that down here. Stuffing and grind. So. Okay, forgot to turn on the power strip. There we go. All right. Right there. And we're going to start. Meat up there. You don't want to put your fingers down in that because it will chew them up. That's why I use this plastic thing here. Okay. So now you're seeing how we just grind it up. You see the fat coming out of there. So okay, folks, you've seen how we grind it. We've got a bowl here full of grind right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sealing some bags and measuring it out. Not really measuring, but as here. I'm going to seal that end of it. And let's see here. Not sure if that's straight or not, but okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna about a pound. Man, okay, now the bad thing about doing ground meat like this is it's messy. Okay, and put that down in there, and we'll clean this all up later. See if we can get it to seal. And that's pretty much how it's done right there. So you got the sealer here, seal, vacuum seal, and she's done. So what we're gonna do, we'll go ahead and open it up, and it did seal. Run my hand down through there, get all that off. Okay, so we have about a pound, I'm guessing. So what we'll do is we're going to throw this in the freezer, and we're going to do the rest like that, and I'll show you what we get when we're all done. So I'll bring you all back in a bit. Okay folks, so we are all done grinding. We finished packaging the first grind. This is what we got for the second grind here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take this machine apart right here and clean it out. First off, let's shut that off. Okay. There we go. You're going to have this all wound up in here, so we want to get that out. And then we're going to put this in the bucket. Clean this off. Okay, put that in the bucket. Put that in the bucket. And then what we got here is just ground pork. So kind of mix it in a little bit, get that fat spread around a little bit more. And I did a rough grind on this, not a really fine grind, for two reasons. It just makes the meat a little bit better, I think, and it doesn't gum up my machine as bad. So, but that is that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to, oh God, we're going to finish vacuum sealing this, and then I'll show you all the packages how we get done. I couldn't afford to buy this in the store if I went and bought this much pork at one time, or much sausage. These bags, some will have a little more than a pound, some will be a little under a pound, but it's all good. You know, what you don't cook one day, you put in the refrigerator, cook the next day. So, but that's going to be that. I need to clean this off so I can shut my phone off here. Okay. Okay, folks, got it all packaged up, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 packages, and I believe we had a total of about 14 pounds of meat. So like I said, some were just over a pound, some were just under a pound probably. So, but that's some good pork sausage right there. If you never had wild pig sausage, you don't know what you're missing. So we're going to go ahead and close this video out and see what it looks like outside right quick. Yeah, clouds are moving through, but we haven't had any rain or severe weather yet, but they say it's coming. So I appreciate everybody watching. If you've watched till this far, I appreciate it. And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button for me. I sure would appreciate it. Trying to get to that 1,000 mark. Not sure what'll happen. Suppose I'll get monetized. I don't know. We'll see. But y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next one.